This is our derivative test problem. Find all values of x where f of x is increasing, decreasing, the relative max and relative mins, concave up, concave down, the critical points, and the points of inflection. Our equation is f of x equals x to the third plus 7x squared minus 5x. For our first derivative test, we take f of x and find the derivative of it. So f prime equals 3x squared plus 14x minus 5. We set that equal to 0 and we factor it. So we take 3x minus 1 times x plus 5 equal to 0, and we find that x equals 1/3 and x equals negative 5. We put those two numbers on a number line. We take one number that is less than negative 5 and plug it in, and we find that it is a positive number. We plug in a number that is between negative 5 and 1/3, and we find that it's a negative number, and we plug in a number that's greater than 1/3, and we find that it's a positive number. Wherever f prime is positive, f is increasing, and wherever f prime is negative, f is decreasing. Wherever f prime changes from positive to negative, there's a maximum, and wherever f prime changes from negative to positive, there's a minimum. F is increasing from negative infinity to negative 5, union 1/3 to infinity. Decreasing from negative 5 to 1/3. F has a max at x equals negative 5 and a min at x equals 1/3, and the critical points are x equals negative 5 and x equals 1/3. For our second derivative test, we take f prime of x and we take the derivative of it to find f double prime of x. F double prime of x equals 6x plus 14. We set that equal to 0, and we find that x equals negative 7/3. Put that number on a number line, plug in one point that is less than negative 7/3, and find that it's a negative number. Plug in one point that is greater than negative 7/3, and find that it's a positive number. Wherever f double prime is negative, it's going to be concave downward, and wherever f double prime is positive, f is going to be concave upward. Wherever f double prime changes from negative to positive or positive to negative, there's a point of inflection. F is concave upward from negative 7/3 to infinity. F is concave downward from negative infinity to negative 7/3. And there's a point of inflection at x equals negative 7/3.